Welcome to Talk, ladies and gentlemen. It felt like I needed a cough there, but I guess I didn't have to. Welcome to Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is February the 28th, 2026. We're going to be talking about Friday Night Smackdown because one guy that was supposed to be in the Elimination Chamber got attacked before Smackdown even happens, and that was Jey Uso. On their social media, Jey Uso got attacked, and then when the show started, we saw Jey Uso get put in the ambulance, and everybody is just blaming everybody now who attacked Jey Uso. Ladies and gentlemen, we got no more updates about 2K26. We already talked about Jelly Roll is going to be in the game. That's going to be interesting. A lot of people are not going to be happy because his Jelly Roll is a celebrity. If it's only Jelly Roll that is going to be the celebrity guest that will be in the DLC, I'll be okay with it. Just don't give me freaking basketball players, football players, hockey players, or musicians, or YouTubers that never wrestled for WWE, or because they showed up. Like Jalen and Tyrese, they showed up. Shaquille O'Neal had one match years ago at WrestleMania 32. So can we not get that? Can we just get wrestlers? I don't care if it's TNA guys. I don't care if it's legends. For the DLCs. The good thing is there's only 4 guys and Persona cards. But the Persona cards is different attires for some wrestlers. Like Stephanie McCurr, her original one, she's wearing red attire. And in the Persona card, she's wearing blue. I'm okay with that. I'm not getting a celebrity. But with the 4 DLCs, we could have one celebrity in every single pack. Except for the first one. The first one has AAA guys. And I'm okay with that. I love that idea. Because it will help my NXT out. And if I want to make a AAA show, I could do that. So my idea is, for AAA, is use the NXT 2.0 arena. Because that was confirmed to be in it as well. So I might use that for AAA, and I could put NXT stars, Raw and SmackDown stars, and the AAA guys like Psycho Clown, Vikingo, Mr. Iguana, Flammer. All of those people, even the people from My Rise could be in there as well. Because there's some luchadors in there that could be in AAA. And I want to put some people that showed up in AAA in real life, like Ethan Page. He's going to be on, I believe, tonight's in this weird tournament. I don't know what it is, but Ethan Page is going to be in it. El Grande's was there. I will put them in that AAA. So, and my other idea, I know they're rivaling and they have their rivals. But I don't want to download Ryo or Bravo because we already got a ton of Bays and beat done in the game. There's no point. So I might just put the 2 El Grandes team up together. Just like Ryo and Bravo. That's what they are. They're Los El Grandes. I forgot what they call it. El Grande Americanos. Is that their team name? I think that's their team name. So yeah, so that's my plan to do. And Lodrick Kaiser might team up with Gunther for Imperium. Chad Gable will be with the American Maid and all that stuff. So yeah, I want to do that way. And my Rise guys is going to be in NXT or my AAA. But I'm not taking people out of NXT, Raw, or SmackDown. They're just going to be part of Raw and AAA. Just like in real life, they're just part of AAA. So yeah, that's that. So ladies and gentlemen, Jey Uso got taken out and Drew McIntyre comes out. And he's saying that he didn't do it. So you can't blame him, I guess. And all that stuff. But he did not really say much. Because Cody Rhodes comes out. And he wants to fight Drew McIntyre. No, Nick Aldis comes out. And he's getting tired of Drew McIntyre showing up and getting involved and all that stuff. And he says, there's a whole bunch of people in the backstage that wants to rip you apart. And he says, soon I'm just going to let them do it. But Cody Rhodes comes out, rushes to the ring, and he says he wants to fight Drew McIntyre. He says, I can get a rematch. I'm going to win the Elimination Chamber, but we could have a fight. And Drew McIntyre says, you want to fight? And the fans went nuts, but Drew McIntyre said no. So Cody, and then, ladies and gentlemen, Randy Orton comes out, saying that he's going to win the chamber. He's going to beat Drew McIntyre for the title at WrestleMania. And then here comes Trick Williams. Whoop that Trick. Guys, I get annoyed of Trick Williams right now. This heel turn, I understand he's a star. People love it, but I'm getting really annoyed hearing the lemon deppers, whatever it's called, his shoes. They're not even yellow. They're not even look like lemons. So why you keep saying them? And why you keep saying, let's talk about when you already talk about something. It gets annoying, okay? He keeps saying that, and it's annoying. No, it annoys the living hell of me. I don't know about anyone else. He does his whole promo, and he said, let's talk about it. You just did! You want to talk about it again? So he has something to say. He's going to win the chamber and win the WWE title. Javon Evans comes out, talks about their history, because they had history on NXT and all that stuff. And he says he wants to be the youngest world champion and break the record of Randy Orton. Because Randy Orton is one of the youngest guys to win a world championship, like Brock Lesnar. But I think Randy beat Brock Lesnar's. So yeah, and then here comes LA Knight. He says he's going to win. He's going to beat Drew McIntyre. And then he was about to do his yeah. But Trick Williams says, whoop that Trick. And then LA Knight says, what did you say? And Trick Williams says, whoop that Trick. And he said, okay. And he whoops that Trick. And they fought into the backstage. And then Randy Orton out of nowhere RKO's Javon Evans. And then he had to stare down with Cody Rhodes. What's going to happen at Elimination Chamber, and what's going on with Jey Uso? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it sounds like Jey is out, and Mr. Nick Aldis needs to find a replacement. So, two guys claim to be in this match and wants to be in this match, and that was Logan Paul and Jacob Fatu. So Nick Aldis put one more qualified match, and that's Logan Paul versus Jacob Fatu in our main event. Well, our first match is, I guess this was for the Lantern, because the Lantern was on a podium. Like the championships, they were on the podium. So was this Lantern. We have Uncle Howdy versus Solo Sikoa. Nobody's allowed at ringside. No Y6 and no MFTs. Pretty decent match, but the winner of that match was Uncle Howdy. Uncle Howdy gets the win, but he was trying to get his lantern back. He got it back until he got big booted by Talatanga and took the thing away. Took the lantern back. And Nick Aldis says we're going to have a no-win contenders match for the tag team titles. Solo wanted something, and now they're getting a no-win contenders match. We had Tiffany Stratton. It was supposed to be Asuka, but Asuka says she wants to take a rest because she's in the chamber match. So Tiffany Stratton will be versus Kairi Sane. It was a pretty decent match. I like Kairi Sane. She's good in the ring. Chelsea Green was on commentary because she's still upset that Tiffany Stratton broke her ankle. She still blames Tiffany Stratton for that. So does Wade Barrett. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Tiffany Stratton with a lot of distractions, with Chelsea Green, with Asuka, all of these things. But the winner of that match was Tiffany Stratton. We have Oba Femi versus The Miz. The Miz tried to make sure that this match doesn't happen. Trying to say that we could be a great tag team. The awesome rulers and all that stuff. But Oba asked the fans, should we be a team? They said no. So Oba says, Miz, you're gonna die. And he destroys The Miz. The winner of that match was Oba Femi. Carmelo Hayes back. We were making the return of the United States Championship Open Challenge. And the man that accepted that Open Challenge was Matt Cardona. And it was a pretty decent match for both of these guys. But the winner of that match was Carmelo Hayes. Still the champion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got Jordynne Grace versus Candice LeRae. But Candice needs to worry about her husband because the last couple of weeks he was laying on things. Really depressed because he did not win Axiom's mask back. Axiom's mask, not his mask. He's upset. The guy lost his tag team partner, and now he's on AEW, and he lost the mask. So, yeah. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Candice LeRae forced him to come outside of the ring. Come to the ring with her to watch the match. Johnny Gargano looks upset. And then he started laying down on the announce table. But during the match, Johnny Gargano leaves. Well, he's walking slowly to leave. And Candice got distracted, saying, where the hell are you going? But Jordynne Grace gets the win. We got Last Legend and Nia Jax versus Io Sky and Rhea Ripley for the women's tag team titles. Well, I was surprised who won this match. The winner of that match and your new women's tag team champions is Last Legend and Nia Jax. I'm surprised they won that match. Because there was no momentum in the last match they had. It was a double countouts. So, congrats. Not a big fan of Nia, but congrats. But ladies and gentlemen, we got Logan Paul versus Jacob Fatu in our main event. Pretty decent match. Jacob Fatu was good. Logan Paul did good. You know, Logan Paul was crying about his rating for the roster reveal, the rating reveal on YouTube, when Joe Test, Kevin Owens, and Big E was revealing the ratings for 2K26, and he cried, and he was talking trash about Kevin Owens. He's a 90-something. I think 90. Or 91. Something like that. And then when they said that Jey Uso was one a little higher than him, he hangs up. What a big baby. He says he's all better than everybody. I don't know about that, man. He's not really the biggest star. The biggest star right now is like Trick Williams right now. Logan Paul, you're just Logan Paul. Doesn't mean anything. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match, but the winner of that match was Logan Paul because the Masked Man came out. But it was different this time. This guy was just waiting for Logan Paul. Or Austin Theory. I think it was Austin Theory. He was waiting for him. He did not do a stomp. He was waiting for him to attack. And then Logan Paul comes out and punches him out. And they unmask the guy. Nobody knows who the hell this guy is. I thought it was going to be an independent wrestler. But no, I've never seen the guy in my life. But ladies and gentlemen, Jacob Fatu got attacked by Drew McIntyre again. And Logan Paul wins. And he goes to the Elimination Chamber. Great. We had to see that guy again. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow, well, Sunday, for the Elimination Chamber results. We're going to find out what's in that crate, in that box. Everybody's trying to find out what's in the box. But I thought whoever attacked them was in the box. But I guess not. Well, we don't know yet. We don't know yet. Sami Zayn is blaming Jacob Pot 2. Jacob Pot 2 is blaming Sami Zayn. A lot of things are happening around here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Tyler's out. See you guys Sunday. Tyler's out. Bye.